Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be doing Artisan Azorius Flyers. So those of you that are longtime followers of my channel probably picked up on this. I did not release a video last Monday, which was when the Artisan event was going on in MTG Arena. My scheduling kind of works out. On Friday night I recorded a whole bunch of stuff. I recorded the two videos that you did see last week. I also recorded two videos for my other retro gaming channel, and I was intentionally saving the Monday slot open because I knew the Artisan event was going to be kicking off, and I was going to record that on Sunday, upload that so that we had a Monday, Wednesday schedule going the way that it Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule going the way that it's supposed to go. And then I got sick, like so much so that I couldn't speak. I had strep throat. I just couldn't do it. So I had this deck on deck, ready to go to play it, and I didn't get the opportunity to play in the event on camera, so I was really super disappointed that I didn't get a chance to show it off. So I'm going to try to do it today. I recognize that it's a week late. I do apologize for that, but at least I'll give you an idea of the deck that I ran, and I did end up getting all of the stuff that I needed. So let's kind of go into the deck. Plus, Artisan's something we need right now. I don't know why they can't keep this as a standard format in Arena right now. With Oko being everywhere, it's getting a little... Oko and Fires of Invention is getting like pretty much the most common decks I see all the time. It's getting kind of a little boring, to be honest with you. So this is the deck I took to the event. I ran with 4 copies of God Willing, mostly because what you're looking for... This is Empyrean Eagle is the main trigger for this deck. You want to be able to get all your Flyers +1/+1, and you've got some... lock away of things like Prison Realm and Conclave Tribunal, and then a whole bunch of blue and white or blue-white Flyers. That's pretty much the premise of the entire deck, and it did really well. I think I only lost 1 game in the entire event. So 4 copies of God's Willing. Oh, in case you aren't aware, just to make sure we're on the same page, the Artisan format is at a format that you cannot use rares or mythic cards. So it is commons and uncommons only. Super fun. So much more enjoyable to play, to be perfectly honest with you right now. So anyway, so I did 4 copies of God Willings to protection. Healer's Hawk being one of the better 1/1 flyers in all of Standard right now. Fantastic card. Love this one. Went with Faerie Miscreant because it gives the opportunity for drawing if you happen to get more than 1 out. Plus it's a 1/1 flyer that'll get bigger a little bit later on down the line. Spectral Sailor also in for the same purposes. Comes in with Flash. You can get that sneak attack blocker if you need it, or you can pull off the 4 mana for drawing a card. Awesome card. Rally of Wings is a great combat trick. Oh, I'm tapped out. You think you got me, and then all of a sudden all of your creatures untap and they're all +2/+2. Fantastic card. Prison Realm, of course, this is there to lock away some of the creatures or planeswalkers you don't like. Winged Worlds, Winged Words allows you to go back through and draw some cards if you have creatures with flying, which of course all your creatures do. And of course the king itself, the Empyrean Eagle, all other flying creatures you get +1/+0. I also ran with 2 Conclave Tribunals and 4 Elite Guardmage. This one, whenever it comes into play, it gives you 3 life and you draw a card, and it's a 2/3 flyer. So mana base is super simple: 9 plains, 9 islands, and 4 Tranquil Coves. So let's go ahead and play some games with it. I'm going to make this one again relatively quick because I recognize that the event is over, and I'm probably going to get stuck playing against more standard decks as opposed to we'll see. I mean, we'll see what what it plays me up against, running just commons and uncommons. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll put me up against decks that are less powerful than all the Okos and Fire Invention decks that I've been playing lately, but you never know. This is the reason why I genuinely, I don't understand why Brawl is only once a week. I don't understand why Historic... Ooh, this would be a really good hand if I had 1 other creature. Let's keep it and see what happens. I also don't understand why Historic is only once a month. If you had those opportunities in a situation where we're all currently kind of in, we all kind of have an idea of where we are with Oko, that it'd be nice to be able to go into a different format and say, okay, Standard's a little bit broken at the moment. I don't enjoy it. I'm not having fun with it. It'd be really nice to be able to go in and get a different format that you can play. Because, I mean, if this were in paper, of course, I would just be able to say, play in Modern, or I can go and play the big one, Pioneer, that everyone's getting into right now. That would be tons of fun. I could do that. Disfigured. Nice. This, I think, is a mono black deck, which I have a huge amount of respect for. My suspicion is going to be the mono black sacrifice deck. Like the kitty's going to come out, the witch's oven's going to come out. Order of Midnight, very nice. And there's the kitty cat. So we've seen that. My goodness, no mana is really, really hurting us. Should not have kept that hand. So anyway, so like as I was saying, it would be nice if we had a different format that you can go and say, all right, I don't really want to play Standard right now, but that's kind of what Arena is currently built around right now. We do still have Historic, we do have Brawl on occasion. Oh my goodness. No mana to seek. This is getting kind of crazy because I feel like I went over the top with 22 mana. And now this game is pretty much over. Because he'll swing in, he'll sacrifice the kitty. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where we can go with this one. One more mana and we could actually do quite a bit of damage here. But unfortunately, no mana in sight. Any one, any color of mana would be perfect. There we go. Let's go with the old Empyrean Eagle. He's probably got a Murderous Rider on board, would be my guess. But no, now we're going to wait. Now we're going to start doing some damage here. I hope. Unfortunately, it's way too late. Yep. But we shall see. Ooh, Sir Conrad. Sir Conrad. Very nice. I like this mono black deck. Great card to add to it. Yeah, this is going to get really scary really quick. There's another mana. Let's go with the other Empyrean Eagle. Let's try to do some damage before we die. No, because he's just going to keep casting creatures. This one's pretty much over. I'm not going to have enough to get through. So since this is just kind of showing the deck off, we're going to go ahead and concede here because, again, I shouldn't have kept that 2-mana hand. That was totally my fault. I thought we'd be able to get at least some of our 1-drops coming out. Nothing doing. All right, let's move on. We'll just wash the memory of that one away and go for it again. How did everyone do in the Artisan event? What decks did you run? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm kind of curious to see what everyone else ran. I saw a whole bunch of cool decks. I saw a lot of Grawl. Interesting enough, with Rhythm of the Wild. That was a big one that I saw quite a bit. I probably saw that deck like 2 or 3 times. A mono black sacrifice deck. Very similar because a lot of those cards are commons and uncommons. I mean, obviously you don't get your Priest of the Forgotten God, stuff like that. And of course they had banned Cavalcade. Same situation. Same situation. And I'm probably going to make the same bad decision and say, hey, I have front-loaded so many 1-drop creatures. There's what? 12 1-drop creatures in this deck, and I got none of them on 2 hands. Super crazy. You know what it was? We didn't have the properly colored kitty cat. We're going to go with blue. Maybe that's the trick. If I get the right color kitty cat. Ashwalker is taking time here. Not sure what the debate's over. There we go. We shall go Tranquil Cove, gain a life, and say... I meant to say hello, but nice works too. Once upon a time. Oh, goody. Is this another Oko deck? Can't wait for this. Yep, that's exactly what this looks like. It looks like this is going to be an Oko ramp deck. Awesome. Can't wait to play against it. There we go. Spectral Sailor. The upside for Oko. I've got a couple of answers in hand for Oko should he come out. I don't know that they're good answers, but I've got some answers. I assume the Paradise Druid's going to come in. Let's go with the Empyrean Eagle. I mean, let's go with the game plan, see what happens. Well, he's got enough. He's got Oko mana now. He had Oko mana last turn. Beast Whisperer. This might not be an Oko deck. Holy cow. Let's Prison Realm the old Beast Whisperer. What do we want? God willing. God's willing I like. I also like the the Guardmage as well. Now my suspicion is somewhere along the lines he's got a Hydroid Krasis floating around. Or this is an Oko deck that's oh, Questing Beast. That's cool. Not really. I assume that I'm going to be eating that. For some reason, I keep forgetting this doesn't have reach. Every time I mean, it's got all the other abilities. Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste. I always think that it has reach, but it doesn't. Yep, we'll deal with that. So, let's Conclave Tribunal that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Take Questing Beast out of the equation. Hit him again. So I could potentially 4, 8. I could potentially have him on the next turn. Potentially. Vivian. He was definitely hoping to do some damage with Gilded Goose. Interesting. I like the idea of getting Vivian off the board. So if he -2s her, he's going to lose her. He doesn't have the block. Let's see what happens here. Yep. I would not have done that. Because he doesn't have the block. He can't prevent me from killing her this turn. Okay, so let's go and do our swing-ins. So he's going to lose Vivian. Let's do the Guardmage. Gain some life, have God's Willing kind of chilling in the background. Alright, what's he got? All of my anti-Oko stuff is now down. So, if he's going to cast Oko now would be the time to do it. Although, I get the sneaking suspicion this is not an Oko deck, which is fine by me. Questing Beast. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to give Guardmage protection from green. And block Questing Beasts. Wait, it didn't do any damage. It had protection. It shouldn't have done that. Is he willing to lose his Gilded Goose? Apparently not. I am going to be able to take out his Questing Beast, though, because I've got 2 Rally from Wings here. Probably going to put it on the Healer's Hawk. Great Henge, good call. Cool card to put down. Paradise Druid, cool. Means he's going to be tapped down whenever I come in to hit him in the face later. Yeah, on that note, I'm just going to let that hit me. There's no reason to not do that. Because I'm going to go... Attack in. And go in for the win. Boom! See, this is what the deck does. This is what it does. That was a fun game to play. It wasn't overly broken. Broco. Love it. We all have high hopes. High hopes that it's going to end soon. We've got a ban and restricted list coming up. It'll happen. Hopefully they'll see it. The problem is, and I know there's a lot of other content creators that are out there, the problem is that Oko right now is selling packs like mad. So financially, when I hate to say it, I love Wizards. I love the product they put out, but they do not give a crap about fair and balanced games. They care about sales first, which I understand. They're a company trying to make money. I'm not faulting them for that. What I will say though is that it's a balancing act of a question. How much money are they losing by people not participating in Arena and not participating in Friday Night Magic? How much money are they losing in contrast to the amount of money that they're making for the people that do want to get that card and are going out and buying it? It's a real tight balancing act to be able to play with those two numbers. And at some point in time, sales go down. And when sales... Ooh, Starfield Mystic. Interesting deck. I wonder how important that is to his deck. Yeah, let's get that off the board. Nobody runs Starfield Mystic unless they're building around it. It's not like a common card that you see played a lot. So he is building around that. Oath of Kaya. Oh, this should be interesting. I've got a distinct feeling that this is going to be a Fires of an Invention deck, which is probably going to be a good place for us to stop if that is the case. Interesting. So that's a pretty cool idea. No one's really doing anything with Starfield Mystic. It's I think it's what, $2 rare right now, like in paper. No one's really doing much with it. I'm going to bet with the new Theros set, we're going to see a lot more enchantments, and then this card is going to be a little bit more relevant. Another Oath of Kaya. Interesting. Let's do it again. I am curious as to what he's got. Guys, oh my goodness. Sure, let's draw cards, because it's a lovely control deck. Hey, at least I got a whole... Outlaws Merriment. Interesting. I'm super fascinated by this deck. I have no idea what's doing. My suspicion was Fires of Invention, but we shall see. Interesting. I like it. So he's going to gain 2 life and lose 2. So this is going to be a slog now. Oh, this just continues on and on and on and on. No, you can have that. Oh my goodness. This is going to be oodles of fun to play. This is an interesting deck. And again, Starfield Mystic would be like the all-star here, because every one of these would be giving him +1/+1 counters. Doom Foretold. I will give him full credit. This is super innovative. I want to play this out. Like, so I genuinely, at this juncture, feel like he's got enough on the board that he's probably going to kill me. Because he's going to pull all that crap out of the graveyard. I want to see what happens. Another Starfield Mystic. He built this deck completely around Starfield Mystic. That is so cool. That is a really cool deck. Sounds like my kids are having a little bit of fun. And we're going to get nothing but land. So now we're going to say good game. That was a really cool deck. I'm okay losing to that because that is super innovative. I've never seen a deck built around Starfield Mystic. That is so cool. So Tim the Sorcerer, my hat's off to you, my friend. That was a really cool deck. I've never seen anything like that. That was awesome. So anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, always helps out the channel. We're sitting at a little over 700 right now. We do have a year-end goal of 1,000, which would be really nice to kind of get us in over the hump for being a real content creator. So if you do like the content, let me know in the comments down below. It'd be fantastic. If you know Tim the Sorcerer's List or you've seen that on before, let me know that too, because I really like that deck and I'm inspired to try to build one similar to it. So in any case, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.